I'm gonna shove it. I get. What? Calm down. The microphone was just a tad too loud right there. Okay. What's up, everyone, and welcome to Ola England Impulse Response Pack. This one is called Dimed, the Dimed Impulse Response Pack, and it's an impulse response of my full Randall RGT 100 tube rig with a Randall cabinet with Jaguar speakers in it. If you have no idea what an impulse response is, it's basically a capture of a cabinet and microphone setup. And in my opinion, cabinet and microphone is probably 80% of a guitar tone. And then you have a preamp, obviously, that has to deliver gain and whatnot. But you can do so much with impulse responses or cabinet setups like this. It will drastically change your tone. These impulse responses will work with Line 6 Pod, Helix, Fractal Audio, Axe-Fx, and FM3, and also the other, Head Rush and the Quad Cortex and whatnot. So you don't have to worry about that. It's compatible with all those modelers as well as your plugins that you're using. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how this setup sounds like with the different microphones, and then I'm going to demonstrate how it sounds using the impulse response I made using this setup in Logic using Neural DSP Plini. Obviously, this is a very dime bag related rig right here with, the Randall RG. This is a tube version of the RG 100ES, but it's a tube version. But he used these speaker cabinets with Jaguar speakers in them early on, and this combo forged the Pantera and Dimebag tone. I'm using this Washburn Dimebolt guitar going into a Tube Screamer 808, also a Zool noise gate right there. That's why you get the tightness. And straight into the Randall RGT 100 tube. This cabinet has Jaguar speakers, as I said, and this is an SM57 microphone. That's a Neumann TLM 102 microphone over there. And this is the tone going through the amplifier, being picked up by the microphones. The Jaguar speakers aren't my personal favorite when it comes to guitar speakers, but it was favored by Dimebag. I'm more of a, Celestion Vintage 30 and T75 guy. It has some sort of weird character to it that's a little, a little nasally in the mids maybe. But, that's what Dimebag used, so let's just use it today. I already made the impulse response, and I have it hooked up in my computer right here. So just as with the other impulse response packs that I did, this one contains of 3 different ones. You have the SM57 and the TLM 102, and then you have a mixed version, which is a mix between both microphones. So, rather than having like 10 different or 20 different impulse responses, I like to have as low of a number as possible because it's just easier to pick and choose. Why not just have 2 or 3 really good ones instead of like 30 where there's still like 3 really good ones in there, but you have to search for them, okay? I'm using Plini right now, and obviously this depends on what type of plugin you're using, or if you're using a pod or an Axe-Fx or whatever. That's going to affect how the impulse response sounds, but it'll get you in the ballpark at least of this rig right here. So right now this is the mixed impulse response. Then we have the TLM 102. And then we have the SM57. And even though I'm just using a Neural DSP Plini plugin right here, it gets you in the ballpark of a Pantera tone, even though it's not, you know, the Randall preamp. This is the whatever Plini thing I have here, but you know, the cabinet and impulse response and cabinet and microphone setup, it does so much to the tone. So this is close enough, man. Going back to mixed. So there you go, those are the impulse responses I made out of this rig right here. The pack is available to purchase from my web store. I'll put a link down in the description and up here. And if you're a YouTube member, this impulse response will be available for free for 1 month from upon today. So if you're a member, you can download it for free for 1 month, and then next month I'll make another impulse response that you can download for free. How about that? Shit! Oh, so that's my short little video of the dimed impulse response pack. Available now from salesperson Ola. OlaEnglandShop.com. Get it.